What's going on, hikers? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 hacks that I think every backpacker should try whenever they head out into the great outdoors, because our mission here is to help you increase your quality of life while you're out on trail, and I think these hacks will help you do that. So starting off the list at number 1, I'm a fairly lazy person when it comes to doing my camp chores, so anything I can avoid, I'm going to. And one of those things is washing dishes. So a little hack for you. In the morning, whenever you get up, maybe you want to eat some oatmeal. Instead of boiling your water and pouring your oatmeal into your cook pot, what you could do instead, and yes, I'm actually opening this because I don't mind wasting peaches and cream flavor oatmeal. You tear off the top. After you boil your water, be careful here. You might want to hold a towel, whatever you clean your cook pot with, and sit the oatmeal in it, but pour your water directly in here. And then, let's see. I got a spork here, I'll show you. You literally just eat directly out of the bag, and then you don't have to wash the cook pot. Now, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, here's an alternative for you. What you could do is use one of these. This is just a simple Ziploc freezer bag, and you take it, you open it up, and you stick it inside of your cook pot. Now keep in mind, if you have boiling hot water in there already, this isn't going to work. You might have to put your food in here and then pour your boiling water in here and then stick it in your cook pot. But as you can see, you have to stretch the top over your cook pot, but it's going to prevent you from having to wash that cook pot. So if you want to be lazy like me, maybe try out that hack. Our second hack on today's list is how to measure how much fuel is still left in a canister. And there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can float the canister and see where the water level lines up on the outside of the can. Some cans even have markings along the side to help you do that. The second way is you can actually weigh an empty can, buy the same brand, 2 cans, weigh an empty, and then weigh your partially empty. And if you find the difference between those 2, voila, now you know exactly how much fuel is left in your partially empty canister. Now, I did do a video not too long ago. If you're interested in refilling these, do that at your own risk, but I'll link the video above and you can check that out if you want to find the tools in order to reuse some of these canisters. Hack number 3 on today's list, this is my everyday carry wallet, but I don't like to take it to the woods with me. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, so I'll take out my ID, insurance card, maybe some cash or a credit card, and I'll stick those either in a Ziploc bag and carry that with me, stick it in my forever place, maybe a zippered pocket on my person, or you can order you one of these. I will link it in the description below. It's made by Chicken Tramper Ultralight Gear. It's a simple 1-pocket wallet, and it's water resistant. It's going to keep your stuff clean and dry, and keep that on you if you don't want to take your regular wallet to the woods with you, especially if you have one of those bulky wallets. You don't want to be carrying all that with you and possibly lose it. Hack number 4, this is a piece of gear I wish I would have discovered years ago. You don't have to buy this one. I'll link it in every piece of gear that we talk about today in this video. It is an air pump for your mattress, and this one in particular, it fits all kinds of different size valves. I can use it with my Nemo Tensor or my Neo Air X Lite, and you basically just hook it up and let it blow up your air mattress for you, because I have been doing that myself for years. So if I would have known about this little guy, it would have saved me a lot of breaths. Hack number 5, if you're like me, you're not super great at sewing. That's not one of my God-given talents. Maybe something I could learn, but in order to save myself some time, if I need to repair gear, I use tenacious tape. This is super inexpensive. You just tear off a little patch. You can see the white spot there. Tear it off and stick it on whatever piece of gear you need to repair. It works especially good with things like down jackets, or what I'm using today are down booties, because oftentimes I'll get around the fire and burn those things. I can't sew that back up, but one of these little pieces of tape totally repairs my gear. It's good as new, and it has some trail patina, a little bit of story to it. Hack number 6, if you're somebody that eats freeze-dried meals, this hack is totally free. Anybody can do it, super easy. The freeze-dried meal that I have here is a Peak Refuel. Not important, even though these are great. If I try to eat this, my hand, it gets all dirty trying to, even though my spork is so long, my hand still gets dirty trying to eat some of this. So what I like to do is cut the bag off, cut it to whatever height that I want, as long as I'm not going to reuse the bag, and then scoop out nice and easy. Don't have to get my hand dirty anymore, and don't have to have the inconvenience of holding the tip of this sport and going deep diving into that freeze-dried bag. Our 7th hack today, it is going to help keep you organized and help keep things running efficiently and orderly. It is grouping pieces of gear together that have a similar purpose. And I'll give you a few examples so you understand what I'm talking about. One that's a no-brainer is a medical kit. Keep all your medical stuff together. A lot of this I keep on the outside of my bag, especially the medical kit. One that I learned was my electrolytes and Noon tablets, water flavorings, that kind of stuff. Keep those in your water refill bag. Keep it with your filter and your dirty bag and water scoop and all that, all together. That way, whenever you're refilling your water, you don't have to go back to your food bag and grab the electrolytes. They're already there and you can just drop it in. Super convenient. Now, everybody's probably got a toiletries bag with toilet paper or a bidet or wipes, a spade. But one thing that I added to mine that was with my hygiene kit is powder. This is anti-monkey butt. Some people like baby powder or Gold Bond, maybe some Body Glide. But I found that I do my business, I'd be cleaning myself up with a baby wipe, and then I had to go back to camp and drop trowel again in order to apply my powder. Well, if I just have it in my toiletries bag, I already have the convenience there and I can apply it while I've already dropped. And then lastly, it is my little hygiene kit, especially dental hygiene. It's just a Ziploc bag. It's got my toothbrush, toothpaste, Q-tips, anything like that. Keep it all in here together. Let me know in the comments, what did I miss? What are some other hacks that I should be sharing? If you enjoyed, make sure you give me one of these, subscribe to the channel, and kick the notification bell for the latest notifications. We'll see you in the next one.